Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial video. My name is Precious aka Precious, and we'll be treating how to export stems from FS Studio and why it is important. Click on the subscribe button and also click on the notification icon if you haven't done so. Now you may be wondering why do you need to export your stems? Well, for mastery purposes, we often export stems and pull it over into a new project so that our computer can cope with the high demand of mastery plugins. Also, we export stems so that it can be sent over to a mixing or mastering engineer. The advantage of exported stems is that the engineer can open them up in any door, which must not necessarily be the same as yours. So before we go over to the exporting procedure, it is worthy to note the following. The first thing to note is that before exporting the stems, make sure that you leave some headroom. It mustn't necessarily be minus 3 dB or minus 6 dB. Just ensure that it is not clipping. If it clips and you send them over to the mixer or master engineer, there's nothing you can do to unclip it. Also, it is more preferable to export the stems dry and then send over to the mixing engineer. However, it is not a must. It is something you two should agree on. Now let's delve over to the steps. The first step is to send the individual track to the mixer channel. This will ensure that the stems are accounted for when exporting. Let's do that quickly. So the first track, double click on it, go over to the mixer channel, go over to an empty channel. Then you can either tap Ctrl L as shortcut, or you can just right click on the empty insert, go to link select channels and select to this track. Same thing for the second, double click, go over to the mixer channel, go over to an empty insert and right click, select link select channel and select to this track. And just like that, when you're done with sending all the stems to the mixer channel, you go over to file, down to export, select wave file, and then go over to the location where you want the stem to be exported to. Okay, I already made one, love me, and then give it a decent title, love me. Then select save. Then before you hit start, make sure that the split mixer tracks is checked, as you can see. Also, the depth can be either 24, 16 or 32, but let's leave it at 24. Also, the output format should be wave format. Leave every other parameter the way they are, then hit start. After you finish exporting the stems and you want to send them over to the mixing or master engineer, if the files are large, it is advisable to compress them to zip, and here the site is done. Go over to the folder, tap Ctrl A, right click and select add to archive, then click on zip and hit OK. So guys, that's how you can export stems in FS Studio, and you can apply this to any door at all. So if you have any question, if you have any suggestion, please leave them below, and I'll be more than happy to respond. See you soon.